Yes, good afternoon. My name is Darrell Smalls, Commissioner of the Department of Public Works. As it relates to the restoration on the island of St. Thomas and St. John, all our efforts are completed at this time. All the debris, any road issues that we had in those two island districts have been completed. Here on the island of St. Croix, our focus today was the removal of the debris from the roadsides. We are focusing right now on the critical routes, Queen Mary, Melvin Evans, and the major federal routes of getting all of that debris off the roadsides now and getting it to the debris site in the state slum. Shortly thereafter, we're going to be moving into the local areas, the local roads as we call them, and start removing the debris from those areas. By Wednesday of this week, we're going to put out a schedule as to when the respective neighborhoods will be sending in dump trucks, roll-on, roll-offs, backhoes, whatever it is to start removing that debris to the debris site. As it relates to traffic signals, at last report, we had a few intersections, just under 9 remaining here on the island of St. Croix that remain inoperable. We hope to have at least 4 more up by this afternoon, if not all. Again, I just want to focus our attention on removal of the debris throughout the island, and we anticipate hopefully within the next week or two, we should have everything wrapped up as well. This afternoon, I'm going to be meeting with some additional contractors that will be brought on to augment the existing staff that we have to ensure that we meet our goal of 1 to 2 weeks. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Captain Ed Pino. I'm the Sector Commander for Sector San Juan with responsibilities for the Virgin Island territories as well. Mr. Governor, Lieutenant Governor, thank you for your invitation to join you at this press conference. Primarily, I'd like to say that our responsibility after the storm is primarily one of search and rescue. So I'm sure you saw our helicopters flying around the day after the storm, both here in St. Thomas and St. John's. And then once we realized that we really didn't have any search and rescue cases, any life-threatening emergencies, at that point we turned our focus into facilitating commerce and starting to opening the ports, both in St. Thomas, St. John, and here. Obviously, the cruise ships in St. Thomas, Hovensa here, as well as ferry terminals and seaplane terminals. I'm happy to report that all federal channels and waterways are open at this time. We brought in about 20 folks from San Juan, about another 4 from Miami, and additional inspectors to help with the tankers and so on that had to come to Hovensa so that operation can get going. Lastly, our focus now is that of pollution and making sure that none of the vessels that you see that have been swamped or sunken create a pollution problem and in fact affect the environment of this beautiful island. So with that, we've been checking all the vessels, and I'm happy to also say that from our estimation, none of these vessels that are sunken are a pollution hazard at this point. We continue to work with our federal partners, federal partners, and our partners here in the territories, who I'd like to take the time to commend them for their preparation and hard work in the last few days. And in terms of the clearing of the vessels, our main partner is the gentleman who's behind me here at DPNR, and we'll be working in conjunction with him to try to clear as much of this debris as legally possible. Thank you.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Nolan Ferschetti. I'm the Director of Enforcement for the Department of Planning and Natural Resources. Before I get into the marine environment, I want to let you know a little bit about what the department is doing. Our Division of Building Permits is presently doing damage assessment to homes around the island. The Division of Coastal Zone is doing beach erosion assessments. And of course, the Enforcement Division is doing the marine area. There are about 40 vessels extending from the St. Croix Yacht Club all the way down to Ferryhead that have either sunk or washed ashore. And we're in the process of talking with contractors. It is the boat owner's responsibility to remove the vessel either through insurance or through a contractor. And I understand that CETO has already been given 7 contracts for boat removal through the insurance company and the boat owners. We have another contractor here who has been contracted to remove 4 other vessels in the harbor itself. We, along with the Coast Guard, of course, our primary concern is the pollution into the environment. So any contractor who has been given the okay to remove the boat owner's vessel must submit a plan of removal to the Department of Planning and Natural Resources. Our telephone number is 773-5774. We are also going to meet with them. I think I got a scheduled meeting with them tomorrow morning with some of the contractors that have been hired by the boat owners. Thank you.
But I want to thank our commissioners and directors for the excellent job in execution. During the year, since our inauguration, we have been doing preparation. And you can see from in terms of execution, they have done an excellent job, and with that I want to commend them. And that is not all possible without the help of the business community, the faith-based organizations, and the residents of St. Croix. Because in any disaster, without the cooperation of the community, it could have been worse. And I want to thank the media also, because they have been very helpful in spreading the word and sending out accurate information. And most importantly, I want to thank the residents for listening to the guidance of the governor, the commissioners, and the staff. It was well executed, and we will need your help, because we have some ways to go. And in terms of the cooperation, I want to say thank you, and let's continue to move forward and bring St. Croix back in a better and more powerful way. Thank you.
Well, there you have that. Just a quick note, I want to say congratulations and thank you to the Water and Power Authority, men and women who tirelessly went beyond the call of duty to help us after this storm. I got to tell you, they worked 24 hours, a lot of them putting their own homes and lives secondary so that we can power up. As we heard the governor say, 80 to 90% of the island of St. Croix should be with power by this evening's broadcast. So there you have it, reporting from the press conference that was held by Governor John DeYoung just moments ago. I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
When we come back from the break, the second part of this exclusive interview with Ron Picard.